What are cryptocurrencies good for? Cryptocurrencies are a new way of doing old things. They are not a currency in and of themselves. They are just another kind of investment. So it's important to understand what cryptocurrencies are good for if you want to invest in them or use them for any other reason. Cryptocurrencies are not in and of themselves particularly useful. The other thing to remember is that cryptocurrencies are not in and of themselves particularly useful. They are only useful if you can get someone else to accept them as payment for goods or services. You cannot use them to buy stuff with, and they won't help you pay your taxes unless the government decides it wants in. If you want a more traditional use case for cryptocurrencies, think about how they might be used on the internet. Payments between websites would be much faster than credit cards or PayPal now because there would be no intermediary banks or payment processors involved. Think about how many people who sell their products online don't accept credit cards because it takes too long, or sometimes doesn't work at all, that could benefit from having an instant transaction option like Bitcoin does. If you're buying them because you expect their value to go up, or you're mining them because you want to sell them for something else, that's just another kind of speculation. If you're buying cryptocurrencies simply because you expect their value to go up, or if you're mining them because you want to sell them for something else, that's just another kind of speculation. You're not investing in the underlying technology or protocol, you're betting on its future value. If your goal is to make money from owning cryptocurrencies, and many people do, then it can be helpful to understand how those currencies work and why they aren't really worth anything at all. All cryptocurrencies have a limited supply, which can make them seem more valuable. It's a psychological effect. This is what makes cryptocurrencies so attractive to people who fear that the value of their money will erode in an unstable economy. They're like a hedge against inflation and financial instability, but with no government backing or regulation, it can be difficult to know how much you're worth. In this case, knowing how much your crypto is worth isn't necessarily as important as just knowing it exists at all, and that's part of what makes cryptocurrencies feel valuable. Because of their digital nature and limited supply, cryptocurrencies are easy to transfer between people, and cryptocurrency transactions are not reversible. Cryptocurrencies are not controlled by any central authority, which means that no one can stop you from buying or selling them. This makes them easy to transfer between people and also makes it harder for governments to track down users of cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are fungible assets, which means that they can be traded for the same amount of anything that is fungible. For example, you could buy a cup of coffee with one coin and sell it for another. Fungibility also applies to physical goods like gold, silver, and fiat currency, the money you use every day. In these cases, one unit is interchangeable with another. For example, if I have $10 in my wallet and want to use it to buy something at Starbucks today, then I can do so because all $10 are interchangeable with each other. Cryptocurrencies aren't fungible in this sense. Each coin has its own unique history, which makes comparing them difficult and confusing at times. It's a new way of doing old things. Cryptocurrencies are a new way of transferring value. They are not a new way of doing things, but rather, they are a new way of doing things, and they can be used to store value. The most obvious use case for cryptocurrencies is as money. You can use them to buy things online and at your local shop, but they also have other uses too. For example, if you want to send money overseas without using Western Union or PayPal, the two popular options, it might seem easier just to send cash via Bitcoin or Ethereum instead, but remember that these platforms still require banks as intermediaries in order for them all work smoothly together properly. Meanwhile, cryptocurrencies offer more privacy when compared with traditional forms like credit card numbers. It's possible. If you're looking to make money with cryptocurrency, it's important to keep in mind that this entails more than just buying coins and hoping they go up in value. The best way to do that is by investing in a good altcoin and then holding on to it as long as possible. If you have the patience, this can be an excellent way of making some extra cash while also learning more about blockchains and how they work. However, if you don't want to invest much time or money into learning crypto economics before starting out, then there are other options out there for those who want something simpler but still profitable. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.